Hi, I'm Eric Glotzer, and thanks for tuning in to NatchezTV. I'm up here at Ole Miss, where the University of Mississippi Museum is hosting an art exhibit by H.C. Porter entitled 30 Living Blues Legends. I came up here to represent because 3 of the blues musicians honored are from Natchez. There's Wisey Ely, Hezekiah Early, and Elmore Williams. I also thought this would be the perfect backdrop and opportunity to introduce you to one of the next generation of blues legends, Castro Colman.
What is this I'm feeling? Feeling deep inside. Y'all, I can't explain it, but it feels right, right, right. It's these blues, 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 taking control of me. All right, y'all, it's these Mississippi blues. Sure feel good to me. Sometimes I wanna holler, sometimes I wanna cry. These Mississippi blues bring the tears from my eyes. It's these blues, 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 taking control of me. Y'all, it's the Mississippi blues. Sure feel good to me. Sometimes it makes me happy, sometimes it makes me sad. The blues is the best feeling that I ever had. It's these blues, 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 taking control of me. Y'all, it's the Mississippi blues. Sure feel good to me. Let me play some Mississippi blues here. All right. All right.
My name is Castro Colman. I was born and raised in a little town called Magnolia, Mississippi. I am the 3rd child of 4 children, the baby boy of the late Vera Coleman and Johnny L. Coleman. Blues and gospel is pretty much the same to me. I got into gospel around the age of 7 or 8. Started my blues career actually 2 years ago, 2012. But the music is so closely related to, I declare I've been playing blues all my life.
So many young African Americans today look toward newer art forms and have sort of abandoned their heritage, which is the blues, this rich, wonderful heritage of music, of American music. You know, here in Mississippi we call the blues America's music, and Mississippi is the birthplace of the blues. Why did you choose to go into the blues instead of, like so many young artists, go into a newer sound?
Well, simply because what you said, so many have abandoned the music, which is great music. It's the foundation of all the music, the popular music today. And I just feel like it was a wide open gap there for something major to happen. And it's just a quest of mine to help preserve our heritage music, which is the blues. So therefore, with me being a young man, I feel like I have longevity in doing this type of music and preserving the life of this music. Although I'm playing blues now, my original musical foundation is gospel music. Brought up in a family where my mom and dad was a part of a quartet group, a traditional quartet group. And my dad actually was the manager of the group, so they rehearsed and all the business and stuff was handled at our house. And so we was just always around it. And just hearing the music, seeing the joy that it brings when they did it, you know, pretty much was embedded in me and my brothers. And there was a lot of gospel greats, the Williams brothers, the Pilgrim Jubilee, Spencer Taylor, Willie Banks and the Messengers, Frank Williams, the Jackson Southerners, and just got a chance to hang out with those guys as a kid, learning the sounds, being backstage in the dressing room, and all that just grew on me.
You were performing as a gospel singer before you were blues?
Yes, for the last 22 years, been performing as a gospel artist. Started out with my Aunt Grace, Grace King and the Melanettes, as a guitar player for her. Then in '92, me and my brothers formed a group entitled Vibe, which we was approached by Blackberry Records at that time for a record deal. After a long run, a successful run in the gospel music, I just feel like I reached my peak, and there was more to the music than what I was doing. So I wanted to venture out and try something different. With finding out that how closely related that the blues and the gospel was, but it was two totally different audience. It was easier for me to shift into something that I was already familiar with. And then just to save and preserve traditional blues, one of our heritage music, it was just a wonderful thing to cross over to. My studio is here in McComb, Mississippi. The name of the studio is Studio 31. I've been in business now for the last 9 years. Has been a successful business for me, and just excited about what we're doing there. I'm honored to just be in a place where Bo Diddley was born, and he had a very unique style of playing that before I knew who played that style, we actually played that style actually in church a lot. And even when I came over to the blues side, you know, we still found ourselves, you know, ripping on some Bo Diddley riffs, man. So great guy. I'm just honored to be in the same city that he was from. Bo Diddley, one of the sounds that Bo Diddley had was somewhat of a So here's how the Bo Diddley sound transfers over to gospel.
Glory, glory, hallelujah, since I laid my burden down. Glory, glory, hallelujah, since I laid my burden down. I feel better, so much better, since I laid my burden down. I feel better, so much better, since I laid my burden down.
So the music is so closely knitted together. Sometimes you can fuse both of them together. The same tunes, just change the lyrics, and you got a wonderful thing going on.
Get ready for the 2014 Natchez Bluff Blues Fest, a musical extravaganza held in downtown Natchez the end of April. More than a dozen bands will highlight the rhythm of our area. Free concerts, club shows, and more than 30 vendors from the spring market on the Mississippi. Something for everyone and fun for the whole family at the Natchez Bluff Blues Fest. Don't miss it. Big Mama's Barbecue, Catfish, and more on John R. Junkin Drive is home of the working man's lunch. Sandwich, drink, and a side for $5.25. Supersize your sandwich for $1 more. Now with expanded seating, you can dine in or take out. Don't want to cook? The family meal deal feeds a family of 4 for $20.99. Set up for the big game with a tailgate special. Slab of ribs, whole chicken, 2 pints of sides, rolls, and sauce for only $39.99. Come in for some of that Southern-style goodness at Big Mama's Barbecue, Catfish, and more. Castro Colman has pretty much been playing music his whole life. But he takes his blues inspiration from the King, B.B. King. But as with all human development, each new evolution seems to be brighter and more exciting.
The first sound that I heard, as for guitar that I can remember, was B.B. King, and that's when I knew that I wanted to do this thing called music and play guitar. His phrasing, his vocal ability, his rhythm patterns are so amazing to me. He stays in a little pattern. Most guitar players say he stays in a little box, but there's so much he get out of that little box that he stays in, and that's amazing to me. What he has taught me just by studying him and listening to him, that sometimes simple is better. Simplicity is better. And I think he's one of the most tasteful and simple playing guitar players that's out there, but he's king of the blues, and those are some footsteps that I would love to follow in. So he's the guy that I study all the time. This song is entitled Mrs. Jones. It's from my latest album, It's My Guitar. This is actually a slow blues tune, and it's highly influenced by B.B. King. In my mind, he is one of the greatest blues artists in the world. I love his style of playing and his style of singing. So this song kind of implements some of the things that he would do. Mr. Sip style, though.
Mrs. Jones, I've got to leave you alone. Oh, sweet old Mrs. Jones, I've got to leave you alone. All right. And if I don't leave you alone, you're gonna cost me to lose my home. Said I got one more thing I wanna say, yeah. At my house, I wanna let you know I got a wife, a little girl, and a dog. Oh, at my house, girl, I got a wife, 4 little girls, and a dog. And if I don't stop fooling around with you, you're gonna cause me to lose it all, lose it all. Can I play just a little bit for you? Oh! Mrs. Jones, girl. Girl, I got to leave you alone. It get hard sometimes. Hey, oh, sweet old Mrs. Jones, girl. Girl, I got to leave you alone. Oh, and if I don't leave you alone, you're gonna cause me to lose my home. Yeah, all right.
As some of you probably know, I've been producing the Natchez Bluff Blues Fest for the last 19 years. And like Jim Belushi and Dan Aykroyd, I believe I'm on a mission from God to keep the music alive, because blues crosses all divides. The art form influences culture around the world. Castro Colman is taking the blues to the next level.
I love performing music, and the reason being is I'm behind the scenes as well on the music side. So for every day, pretty much every hour of the day, I'm working the business side. So when I get that chance to perform, it's like my release, to release, all the frustration, sitting behind the computer screen or on the telephone trying to work out deals and things of that nature. But I'm free to just be who I really, be myself. I'm free to just let the music take over and spread love and joy, and I enjoy seeing the people enjoying what I do. So that's a wonderful thing, man. It's awesome. The blues. The gift that I have is a gift from God, and I'm just honored that He chose me to have such gift, and He trusts me with this gift. So with Him trusting me with this gift, I'm praying that I could continue to spread love, joy, and peace through my music throughout the world. I'm not doing this to be rich nor famous, but if it comes along with it, then I'll take that too. Right now, I'm enjoying seeing the lives that's being changed, the excitement, the joy that's being brought to the lives of people that sometimes be down and depressed, and just through listening at my music, seeing my performance, the energy that we bring, the life that it gives to them, and that's just a wonderful feeling. Praying that we can reach a status in life that we can be highly respected for what we do. I have one blues album out now entitled "It's My Guitar." We're actually in the studio now working on a new album. Haven't named it yet. I'm thinking about naming it the Mississippi Jukebox. That's just an idea we're throwing out there now. But we're working on the second album now, and a lot of great material. Been doing some writing. Going to put in some other band members, harp player, organ player, hopefully some heavy hitting names, to kind of accompany me on this new album.
I've got a real bad feeling, and it's driving me insane. Said I've got a real bad feeling, and it's driving me insane. Something is telling me that my baby's got another man. She don't treat me like she used to. She's always in a nasty mood. She don't treat me like she used to. She's always in a nasty mood. And when her cell phone rang, she smiled, 'cause it must be that other dude. She used to smile when I come home, but now she just looks the other way. She to smile when I come home, but now she just looks the other way. All right. Now when I ask her, baby, what's wrong, she don't have nothing to say. I cry, Lord have mercy, but this is driving me insane. I cry, Lord have mercy, this is driving me insane. Something is telling me that my baby's got another man. All right. Can I play the blues just a little bit? Oh.